Mushy Toe, representing the WCIS. We can't inspire someone. OPP only promote positivity. Shout out to Waterbed Have. Shout out to Uncle DV. Welcome to the community. That's all about unity. Let's see. I just ran the whole house. What up, Westside Perp is in the building. Cause my charger was on 1%. How you doing, my brother? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're feeling good, feeling great. What up, Jersey Devil? You ever dance with the devil under the pale moonlight? I just like the sound of it. What up, Jersey Devil? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And good. Have the week off from school. Early squad. Squad. Yo. Oh, you got the week off? Why? Because of the they shut your schools down too? They shut your schools down, Sierra? First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in, stepping in the building. Jersey Devil, how you doing? Hopefully you feeling good, feeling great. Westside Perp, how you doing? How was your day, my brother? Yeah, they're basically shutting America down. Like they're really shutting the America down. Jersey, I mean mine's is too, but to me it's not so much of a conspiracy theory. I mean, I don't really want to get into it. Cause Solo Dolotov is in the building. Yeah, Solo Dolotov is in the building. What up, Ashy? He built it up and now it's solid. My man Ashford Lawrence is in the building. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of theories that's running through my mind. That's what's going on. I mean, it's steps, you know. It's layers to it. It's steps. What up, Goat Man? Goat Man, yeah, that's me. Yeah, it's definitely, what up, Cooper the Goat? It's definitely theories to what's going on. I mean, in America, they've already trained us to be controlled by, you know, by money, and they've controlled us physically. But now they're just controlling us mentally also, you know, creating a false state of panic. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't take any precaution, but it's also showing. Tell Unc to trash that Hogan doll because that shit might have the corona. It's also showing how they can create mass hysteria when they want, and the media will push an agenda, and the population will fall for it all the time. I don't think it's the coronavirus that we really have to worry about. I really think it's going to end up being the vaccine that they're going to force us to all have to take. That's really going to be our downfall. Because the only way they're really going to be able, the direction that it's going, I feel like, oh no, I'm not saying whether it's serious or not. What I'm saying is, in our everyday lives, throughout our whole lives, we've faced these type of illnesses and sicknesses, beknownst or unbeknownst to us. But now that the media is hyping it up, now that's a different story. I mean, there's definitely an agenda to it. To me, that's my point of view. It's gonna be the cure that's gonna really that's really going to end up hurting us. Because eventually, I think eventually they're going to make everybody have to take some type of vaccine to make sure y'all don't have it. You know, make sure we don't have it. And that is going to be the real illness when they force us to have to take the cure. The cure, I believe, is going to be the illness. No doubt. It's just that when the media hypes it up, all hell breaks loose and we're in the middle. Right. But I mean, these I'll tell you this much. I mean, HIV and AIDS has been around for 30 years, and I still see a whole lot of babies running around here. You know? You know? 4 years ago, the media was 4 years ago, the media was hyping up eating the booty like groceries. Now it's wear a mask, don't even touch somebody's hand. You know? It's scary, man. What they got planned for us. And it just so happens, you know, like Donald Trump. Yeah. You know, it's what the media is promoting. What the media is promoting, you always have to dig into it and really try to see it for what it is, because there's an agenda to everything that they push to the forefront. Yeah, I'm not losing not one bit of sleep over it. I'm really not. What up, Creepy Joe? Creepy Joe. That's the scary part. Not to mention that they're shutting down businesses left and right. Exactly. But these illnesses have been going around. You know, this is not brand new. The stuff that they're promoting, this stuff isn't new. You know, it's just never been so heavily promoted. What up, my man Drew? Ha! Got you all in check. Welcome to the WCIS Weekend Inspire Someone. OPP. Only promote positivity. It's your boy Little Fat Mushy Toe. Mush, mush, mushy. But yeah, I want everybody to be as safe as possible. You know, these are just my thoughts on it. But it's definitely something more sinister going on behind this coronavirus epidemic, outbreak, whatever you want to label it as. Motherfuckers started this shit by eating rats and bat soup with the eyes wide open. Yeah. You know, eventually they're going to say people can't. They're going to say, you know, you can't go outside. You can't. In New York, they shutting everything down. You can't gather more than 500 people in one place at one time. I think it's 500. I'm just going to make sure I have enough Chef Boyardee and water in the house. Yeah, I mean, we got to make sure that we have food to eat. And, you know, just take care of yourselves and be safe, you know. I will also say this. Yeah, I seen a video of a dude eating a rat, and I seen a video of a girl eating a bat soup, and the bat was in the soup. My boy plays college ball, and they canceled his tournament. Yeah, they canceled everything. Once they shut down the NBA, you know that they were serious about whatever's going on, Drew Ha. You know. Yeah, I seen that video, you know. I seen it. I seen the dude bite the rat head off and all of that, you know. But what I'm just saying is, when it comes to the media, just make sure you dig a little bit deeper. What up, Maria? What up, Maria? Just make sure you dig a little bit deeper. I think they are mainly canceling events not to get sued. Yeah, that could be it too, Ashy. But yeah, I just want people to dig a little bit deeper. I mean, dig a little bit deeper, because the media always has an agenda. And it's not a coincidence that uh, it's not a coincidence that Donald Trump is up for re-election and now this is happening. You know, like it's reasons behind all of this. Wait a minute. Did you wipe down the WCIS before you started the show? Trust me, that's the point that I'm making though, Ashley Larry. If they want us to have this coronavirus, we're going to have it regardless. But yes, I did sanitize and wipe down the WCIS. Yeah, if they want us to have it, they're gonna make sure that we have it. What I fear is they're going to force us to take a vaccine. That's what I fear. I feel like they're going to force everyone to get vaccinated. I think I see some Corona back there, bruh. There is not even the drink, the alcoholic beverage Corona in my vicinity. You know. Yeah, man, I'm going to trade school and I gotta fly next week sometime. Yeah, bro. I mean, just be careful. That's the point, Creepy Joe. That's what I'm really trying to say to the people. I believe that the coronavirus is real. I don't think it's as serious as people are making it. But the more and more people fall into the trap of thinking it's, oh, we're all going to die, it's going to kill us all, then it's like, all right, well, I'm not going to die. I'm going to take this vaccine. And I believe the vaccine is what's going to really be the problem. That's my theory on it. It's so many weaponized diseases that are out there. Be lucky we can have this conversation right now. I mean, for people that's been watching the show, I said something really bad is coming. If you remember from back in the day, I said something really bad is coming. And at first I didn't believe it was going to happen within my lifetime, but now I truly do believe it's going to happen within my lifetime. And I believe these are the beginning stages of it. But for those of you who believe in a creator, whoever your creator may be, this is a time when your faith is tested. This is a time when you really have to think to yourself, when something good happens to you, it's like it was God's plan, or your creator's plan. God helped you through it. God blessed you. God gave you the foresight. God gave you the strength. So when bad things are happening, you have to also chalk it up to, is God's plan. So if whatever's meant to happen is going to happen, if you have true faith, then there is really no need to worry about something that you cannot control. There's nothing you can do. We're going to have to, regardless of what's going on in the outside world, at some point we're going to have to go back out into the public. We're going to have to be amongst crowds of people. We're going to have to be amongst people who are sneezing. We're going to have to be amongst people who are coughing. It's just, unless you're the elite. Now, if you're the elite, you may be able to, you may be able to get away from those circumstances. But for us that have to go to work every day and have to pay our bills and, rent, rent don't go on no, rent don't take the week off. Rent don't take the month off. Con Ed, cable, Wi-Fi, car payments, whatever you pay, none of those take the week off. None of those take the month off. So unless you're wealthy, people that are going to be forced back into population are going to be the people that's going to suffer. So I believe to make people feel more comfortable going back into population, well, You take this vaccine and you'll be immune. You're good. You know? You're good. Don't worry about it. But you can't trust what they're injecting inside of you. That's the point that I'm saying. They're going to imprison us with the cure. It's not the disease. It's the cure that I feel is going to imprison us. My man Drew Haas said, or just be cautious and wash your damn hands. Yeah, you can wash your hands all you want. You absolutely can. You gotta. I mean, we should be washing our hands regardless. Especially me, anybody living in a city like New York or anywhere, but New York is even worse. What up, HP is in the building. But yeah, I mean, you should be washing your hands regardless. In New York, you definitely should be washing your hands or have hand sanitizer. But these are just a couple of my theories. You know, you gotta look into it and do some research for yourself, but most importantly, have faith. You know, I'm not gonna lose not one little bit of sleep over this, cause there's nothing I can do about it. What's going on, HP? Welcome to the stream, my brother. What do you think about the coronavirus, man? What do you think about what's going on with, you know, throughout the world? It's not even just in the United States. Throughout the world right now with the coronavirus. What's your take on the coronavirus? I believe the media is pump it up. They are pumping it up. They not playing, boy. They want to make sure that you are in a panic. Oh, hold up. Cuba to go. It's your birthday, bro? Goat man. Yeah, that's me. Y'all, happy birthday, Cuba the Goat. Damn, I have to sing happy birthday to you solo dolo. Happy birthday, bro. Alright, let me set my phone up. Let me go live up on the Facebook. But nah, for real, happy birthday, Cuba the Goat. Alright. Alright, now we live over here. Should buy a hazmat suit and a spray canister and mess with people in the mall. Are you scared of the coronavirus? No, I'm not scared. What up, H-Town? How is going down? H-Town. What up, H-Town? No, I'm not scared of the coronavirus. Are you? I'm not worried about it at all. I'm not worried about it. Because when you really think about it, H-Town, what can we do? You know, what can we do? You know? What up, Proper Parcels is in the building. Two pumps for $5. What up, everybody here on the Facebook? Welcome to the stream. What do you think about the coronavirus, H-Town? What about you, Proper Parcels? Welcome to the stream. Broadcasting live on the Instagram, broadcasting live here on Facebook. Anybody on the Facebook, if y'all want to come join the YouTube channel, you All you got to do is go to YouTube and type in WCIS and the number 1, all right? My man Ronnie D. Lee. What up, Ronnie D. Lee? What it do? Oh, yeah, it's the Samsung Fold. Bang. That's what it is. Great phone. Cost a pretty penny, but I love it. I'm not a big phone guy. It's like, I'll just say, alright, when it's due for me to get an upgrade, I'm like, what up, my man Rock Raven in the building? Rock Raven in the building tonight. I just say, yo, just give me the, whatever new phone is out, just give me that. But I saw this, I said, nah, because I am somewhat of a gadget whore. I'm the same, no stopping, it's just act normal. Yeah, me too, man. Ronnie Dealey, what's going on, my brother? Welcome to the stream. What do you think about this coronavirus sweeping the world? What's your outlook? What's your point of view? But yeah, I'm not worried about it. But what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying though, we should be worried about the cure. Because I feel like it's going to get to the point where they're going to force us to get vaccinated. And that's going to be the problem. Because they're making us feel like, all right, they're going to save us. They're going to be the savior. If you go and get this vaccination, you'll be good. So now it's like blindsiding you. You like, yes, finally they came up with a cure. We can get back to work. We can get back to our normal lives. Let me go get this cure. And then bam, once they hit you with it, now you don't know you don't know the side effects and the ill effects that's going to happen. But the trick is they're going to make you believe that they're giving you the cure. But I believe that the cure is actually going to be the problem. They're controlling us in so many different ways. Now it's like you can't gather. You're not going to be able to go to a play, movie theater, basketball game, football game. They probably going to cancel WrestleMania. They're going to cancel all of these things. They're going to shut down the businesses, shut down the stores. So like it's going to cause a panic, You got to take extreme measures to cause a panic within our people now. It's population control, exactly. You gotta do something extreme now. And this is the most extreme that I've ever seen. Old Lady Gaming is in the building. Got a question. If you in a long relationship, let's say about 4 to 7 years, is marriage necessary? What up, my man? Easy doesn't do it. Easy. That's what I'm doing. Easy Montana's in the building. Vince is going to get that bag at all costs. Vince ain't canceling WrestleMania. If y'all been together for 4 or 7 years, yeah, you still need to get married. Getting married is not for the beginning. It's to make sure everything gets sorted properly at the end if it comes to an end. 4 or 7 years, 4 definitely, 7 now you're getting to the point where it's like it's like common law. They're like y'all common law married, but that is not gonna stand up in a court. So if y'all never plan on getting a divorce, if y'all never plan on going your separate ways, then you don't need to get married at all. But if you're going to go your separate, if that day comes and y'all have to go your separate ways, then you're going to have a problem with the fact that y'all never got married. Legally. That's my advice to you, Old Lady Gaming. But yeah, Easy Montana, what you think about the coronavirus? But me personally, I'm not worrying about it at all. There's nothing. It's out of our control. It's all, this is not happening by coincidence. This is set, it's going to happen regardless. It was going to happen regardless. So once you take the right point of view once you take the right mindset to it and the right point of view, you'll understand that there's no reason to really worry. Especially if you have faith in your Creator. Because at the end of the day, if you're putting your trust in the government, you're putting your trust in officials, for people like me, I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I don't know about y'all, but to me, if I put my sole trust and the government and the officials and the hierarchies and the higher ups, I'm doomed. So I'm gonna live my life. I'm still gonna. Has it affected any people of color? Sure, it has. Absolutely. But it's really not about being worried. It's about being concerned and doing the right thing to protect yourself. Yeah, but we should be doing that at all times, though, Ashley Larry. Not just when the media tells us, all right, now it's time to protect yourself. You should be protecting yourself at all times. And I know everybody's not protecting themselves at all times. I'm not talking about when you're just on the train. I'm talking about protect yourself at all times. That's what I'm talking about. And I know for sure men and women are not protecting themselves at all times. So now why be up in arms about it now? That's true, but more so now. I actually I feel where you're coming from, but me personally, I don't. I think you should be concerned with these things at all time. That grocery eating can get a little tricky. I think that if you're really if people are worried about it the way they're showing that they're worrying about it now, then they should have always been concerned with these things. Now, if you haven't always been concerned with these things, but now that the media is pushing this agenda and now you're concerned, that means you have allowed the media to manipulate you. It's changed you. It's changed your point of view. So now, if they can change your point of view on one thing, they feel they can change your point of view on many things. That PS5 is right around the corner, you gotta tell Unc, I'm spending my hard-earned money on my PlayStation 5. But you're absolutely right, Ashley Larry. At this point in time, we do. Probably, I don't feel too well. But yeah, at this point in time, I think people should take a little extra precaution. But these viruses and illnesses, well, for me, I'm a little worried for my son. But God knows what He's doing. I have always been careful with being protected, especially being on the exact. But that's a good point of view to look at it, though, Maria. You know, at the end of the day, everything is if you believe, everything is within God's plan. The outcome is inevitable. That's what I believe. You know. What up, Elba? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Russell Giovinco said, I'm a diabetic, so if I get it, I'm doomed. Well, just make sure that you're, taking care of yourself as well as possible. Proper Paul said, not if you're precautionist, Russell. I got a question. Would you want to know when you die? If so, would it be easier for you to cope with death? No, I wouldn't want to know when I'm going to die. Because I would be living every day in expectation of that. That would make me... Knowing the day that you're going to die would make you so different from every other human being that ever walked the face of this earth, unless you were sentenced to die. Now, if you were sentenced to die, then you know the day that you're going to die. But excluding that, no, I would not want to. I would definitely would not want to know. What up, Larissa's in the building. How you doing? What up, Clatrice is in the building. How you doing, Clatrice? Let me ask y'all, first of all, welcome to the WCIS We Can Inspire Someone. OPP, only promote positivity. I'm broadcasting live on YouTube right now, but what I want to ask y'all is, how y'all dealing with the coronavirus? What is your point of view on it? What's your thoughts? Alright? I deal with my international flavor of people, so I'm more at risk of dealing with the public. I deal with people who travel consistently from, yeah, I mean, you got to be careful. What up, Clatrice? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Little Fat Mushy Tove, representing the WCIS. We can inspire someone. I'm not getting on you. Yo, Larissa, you gotta come support. What's going on? What's the YouTube? You gotta go to YouTube and type in WCIS1. Come join the community. Yo, Larissa, you fronting on me right now. That's twice. That's twice now. I walked out of the buffet type restaurant lunch day. Kind of got me a little shook. Yeah, I mean, everybody should be taking precaution. Everybody should be taking proper precaution at all times, you know. These illnesses and these sicknesses have always been out here. This is not something brand new. All right, Clatrice, thank you so much. All right, God bless you and welcome to the community. Larissa, how you doing? First of all, how are you? How is your family? How's everything going right now for you? You know, with this epidemic, this so-called epidemic going on. And I wish health and happiness upon you and your family. Hopefully everything is good. But like I said, in these moments, if you believe, this is the time your faith is tested. You know, this is the time when your faith is tested, and if you have true faith, then you truly have nothing to worry about. You know, everything is already the next. The next day is not promised, and the next day definitely cannot be planned. The next day is not promised, and the next day definitely cannot be planned. As much as you think you're in control, you're not in control. If you believe. Now, if you don't believe, and you are the bearer of your own destiny, good for you. You know, you can walk your road alone. But me, I know I have not walked my road alone, and I know that I am not in control. So if it's something that I can control, the end is near, bro. The time to get close for God. I mean, every day is the right time. And Lord knows, you know, I can say I'm no angel. But, you know, that's my cross that I'm going to have to bear. But the one thing that I will say is, I put my faith in my Creator. I believe He's going to do the right thing. Even if it's at a detriment to me. When my day comes, He's going to do the right thing to me too. For the things that I've done. You know, it's going to come back to me good or bad. So I look at it from a very level and balanced perspective. He's blessed me in a lot of ways, and when bad things happen to me, it's like, well, you know, you got to take the good with the bad. He's going to bestow upon you blessings, and He's going to bestow upon you lessons, you know. Hopefully, my blessings have outweighed my lessons. You know, and lessons, I mean, like, something bad happening, you know, when you're tested, you have to learn something to become better, you know. Okay, old lady gave us said, I got a question. If you had a job or career, is retirement based on age or income for you? Well, I think that depends on how important money is, you know. Yeah, Vince trying to get that paper at you, Larry. Everybody else, alright, go on and shut it down. Vince like, well, maybe there's a chance. How about we? Yeah, he's trying to figure out how to get that back. Retirement should be based on your age. You know, you shouldn't be out. You shouldn't be out there still working if it's at a detriment to your health. But if it's not at a detriment to your health and you can do it and you're able-minded and you're able-bodied, then you should do it if that's what you want to do. Now, you don't want to put yourself in a position where that's what you have to do. But it should not it should not be because of income. It should be because of age, to me. But also, I wanted to let y'all know, amongst all the chaos, the WCIS will be recording our first podcast. First podcast this Sunday, alright? Shout out to Uncle DV. Shout out to Waterbed Hev. We will be recording and uploading our first podcast on Spotify. It's going to take a little bit longer for us to get up on iTunes. But up on Spotify, we'll be there. I know Spotify is very, very popular, so hopefully y'all will go and y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow our podcast. On the podcast, obviously, we're going to be taking on subjects. You're going to hear a much more candid point of view from us. You know, YouTube definitely will hinder you being completely... YouTube will definitely hinder you from being completely objective. They'll bury your content if you talk about the wrong things, or if you can state your opinion, but if it's not in the right vein, you may pay a price for it. So I'll most definitely tune into that. And for the people that can't, you can't watch us, then now you can download the podcast and listen to it, maybe when you're at work, when you're driving home. The podcast is also going to be interactive. If y'all send in topics that y'all want us to talk about, if you send in ideas that you want us to talk about, if you want to call in to the podcast and ask your question live on air, if you want to send your comments live on air, y'all can do that. So we're definitely going to make the podcast interactive where everybody can enjoy it. And I just hope that, I hope that everybody continues to support. And I hope that everybody enjoys the content that we're about to put out. But our trailer is up on Spotify right now. Shout out to my man Broadway Aaron for providing us with the WCIS community theme song. I'll put that up there too. So make sure y'all check that out. All you got to do is go to Spotify and type in WCIS1. Same thing as the YouTube channel. Alright, same thing as the Instagram. Make sure y'all go check that out. Everybody is watching here on Facebook. Make sure you go over to Spotify. Check out the trailer for our new podcast. We'll be uploading on Sunday. We'll be recording and uploading on Sunday. We've never done a podcast before, but we're going to sit down and we're going to work it out and figure it out. We're going to if y'all want to send, even on this video, if you want to send certain topics that you want us to talk about, you want to hear our point of view, we do need a female point of view on the show. So if any women... What up, Petra? How you doing? I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Alright. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're feeling good, feeling healthy. Everything is good with you. Don't worry about the coronavirus because God got your back. Alright. Podcast will be good. Yeah, we're going to have the podcast up and running on Sunday. Our first episode. It's a work in progress. We're going to continue to build on it and make it better and better. But we got to make sure that, we get it going on the right foot, and your input and your interaction is greatly, greatly appreciated. So if y'all have any questions, like Old Lady Gaming, we need Old Lady Gaming. Yeah, and if any women would like to call in and be a co-host for a segment, because we definitely need a woman's point of view. Alright? Alright. got a question. Is general wealth a achievable goal for a middle class citizen? Is general, well, it all depends on what do you consider to be wealthy? You know, most middle class citizens are not wealthy. Wealth is something that can be passed down. Wealth is something that can be given from one generation to the other. So I don't believe being wealthy. Oh, my man, goat man, yeah, that's me. Happy birthday to my man Kuba the Goat. God bless you, 26 years old. I gotta make sure I sing you happy birthday. My man Terminator Skynet. Dun, 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 dun. What up, Terminator Skynet? Welcome to the stream. What up, Dominique is in the building. What's going on, Dominique? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy, Little Fat Mushy Tove. Mush, mush, mushy. My man Cooper the Goat for his birthday. Goat man, yeah, that's me. Throw him up off the balcony. Happy birthday, my brother. Everybody that's tuning in on Facebook, God bless you. Come on over to the YouTube. All you gotta do is type in WCIS1, alright? Kuba the Goat, make sure you stick around. I'm gonna sing happy birthday for you, alright, my brother? Yeah, my man Kuba the Goat. Let me backtrack a little bit. Kuba the Goat, first of all, y'all gotta check him out on his YouTube channel. He's trying to get to that 1,200 subscribers. And I wanna honestly say to Kuba the Goat, thank you so much for being a part of the WCIS community. When people see your name pop up on the screen, they know I remember this guy, Kuba the Goat. Everybody know you get thrown off the balcony or out the window. You've been an integral part of the show. And as we continue to build our platform, I want to, I want us to continue to help each other grow. I want us to continue to support one another, because that's the only way. When you see people that are very successful, once in a blue moon they'll do it on their own, but most of the time they've done it with the help of great people. And there's a lot of great people that watch our show. If y'all seen my video that I put up on Facebook yesterday, me, Eric, and Hev are gonna need the help of everybody that watched the show to make sure that the show is a success. All right. Where did you get the name Little Fat Mushy Tove from? Alright, well, I'm going to tell you a real quick story. First of all, I'm short, I'm kind of stoutly, and I'm very emotional. So, it fits me perfectly. I'm little, I'm pudgy, and I'm emotional. Little, fat, and mushy. Alright, Little Fat Mushy Tove. But the original story was, I had a crush on a young lady by the name of Jessica. And, I'm throwing Enrique Iglesias' ass back to El Salvador. Appreciate that, Tove. No doubt, Cooper to go. And my friend Yvette knew that I liked Jessica. And when I was in junior high school, we were walking down the hallway, and Yvette was like, hey Jessica, there go Tovi, your boyfriend. And it was in front of everybody, so I guess Jessica wanted to stunt on me. And she was like, ew, I don't like him, his little fat ass, ew. And I was like, it hurt my feelings so bad. So somebody on the stream was like, oh, poor little fat mushy Tove. I feel so sorry for you now. And that just made me laugh. So from that point going forward, I said, all right, that's my name on the show. Little Fat Mushy Tove. And also, it encompasses being able to embrace the good and the bad about yourself, If you allow people to make fun of you, it allows them to be a little bit more open with you. It allows them to let down their defenses a little bit more and just have fun, because the show is definitely built on the people that watch. So I want to make sure that y'all feel comfortable. We all have flaws. I like for us to all be able to feel open and free to talk about them. So by calling myself Little Fat Mushy Tove, I believe puts all of us, I'm letting y'all know right off the bat, These are certain things about me. This is who I am, and I'm embracing it. So I want to inspire people to embrace who they are and still feel confident and still feel happy and still feel good about themselves, whether they, you know, whether they look like $1,000,000 or if they look like a $2 bill. You know, you're still beautiful, you're still unique, and you're still precious, and you're still special in your own ways, regardless, you know. So embrace the things about you and take your negatives and turn them into positives, you know. Now I love the fact that people, little fat mushy Tove, what up? You know. So that makes me feel good. It's just another way of trying to inspire people to just feel comfortable with themselves. Yeah, but we want make sure you can go and start following the Instagram. I mean, start following the podcast on Spotify right now. WCIS1. All you gotta do is go to YouTube. I mean, go to Spotify and Old Lady Gaming. Yeah, just go to Spotify and type in the search bar WCIS1. You'll see our picture pop up. It'll be 3 of us, and you'll see our little logo in the corner. And we'll be right there. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So this is going to be the schedule going forward. We're going to give y'all the show 3 nights out of the week, and we're going to upload the podcast on Sundays. All right? So the podcast can be a recap of the things that we've talked about on the show over the last week. We'll definitely take We'll take entries from the community members on. My man Deadass Aaron is in the building. What up, bro? My posse's on Broadway. What up, Broadway Aaron? Broadway Aaron, you gotta go to you gotta go to Spotify, my brother. We put the first podcast trailer up. Thank you for blessing us with the WCIS theme song. How are you doing? How's your family? Is everything alright with you during this epidemic that we're dealing with? Hopefully everything is good with you, my brother. Shout out to my man Broadway Aaron. He provided us with the WCIS theme song. God bless you for that, my brother. I guarantee that we are going to play it as the background drop to every podcast episode that we do, my brother. Alright? Make sure you go to Spotify. Go check it out. And that's the point that I'm making. Like, we're gonna need the support of everybody that watches us, that has watched us in the past. You know, we're thinking about getting a website up and going where we can sell our hoodies straight directly off the website. My cousin that y'all may have heard me speak of, he has a website, a clothing line called Republic Black. Y'all might have seen me wear the hoodies in the past. You know, I gotta reach out to him for him to help me with that. You know. But once we get everything up and running, the goal is to provide a platform for everyone to be able to promote whatever it is that they're doing. You know, we're all creative. You know, we're all creative in our own way. A lot of times we get deterred from displaying our talents and our creations because we don't have a big enough platform. So I want to be able to create a platform where we can promote and support each other's ambitions, support each other's creativity, support each other's endeavors, you know, because it's not going to be easy. But if me, Hev, and Eric can do it, trust me, anybody can, you know. So I want to make sure that y'all help us as much as possible so we can turn around and help everyone who, the younger generation, you know, creating content is the future, you know. Who needs to be on TV anymore? Who needs a record deal? You know, we all on TV now. We all can do it. And if you have a talent, if you have an energy, if you have a certain way of, you can make people feel happy, you can make them feel enraged, you can make them, you can allow them to be informed, you can give them a different point of view, you can show them that it's okay to just be yourself. You don't have to follow behind the crowd to still be considered cool or to be considered relatable, you know. Then you have to build on those talents regardless, you know. Build on those talents regardless, because it can be lucrative in so many different ways, you know. I've been doing this show we started the show 6 years ago, but we've been doing the show for maybe in totality for about maybe 4 years. And we haven't really received any money in any kind of way for it at all. To keep it 100. But we still do it, you know. So it doesn't make a difference if you're performing for 1 or 1 million. Still put that effort and that time in, because you never know who's watching. Some people may be inspired by your persistence and your consistency, you know. Everybody's watching over here on Facebook. Thank you so much for tuning in. All you gotta do is go to YouTube and type in WCIS1. Come join the WCIS community. Don't creep in the background. Come step to the front of the stage. Alright? So yeah, everybody go to Spotify, type in WCIS1, and start following the podcast, the WCIS community of unity. That's the name that I came up with it for so far. That's the name that we have. If we hopefully, you know. Last question. No, first of all, old lady gaming, you're not annoying at all. I love the fact that you're helping me by asking questions. So never to me are you annoying. We encourage and embrace interaction on our stream. All right. Last question. I know I'm annoying. My girlfriend wants me to eat her butt. Alright, that caught me off guard. My girlfriend wants me to eat the booty like groceries. That will never happen. How do you tell her that's never happening with... I gotta hear the second part of it. Well, old lady gaming, if it's your girlfriend and she really loves you and she respects you, then all you have to do is say to her, honey, I am all about pleasing you. I have no problem with pleasing you, you know, material wise, spiritual wise, and sexually. But as for myself individually, there's certain lines that I don't feel comfortable crossing. It's going to be at a detriment to my own morality, my own sexuality. What up, my man? Taz22's, he got 22. What up, Taz22? And this is a boundary that I'm not willing to cross. If you love me and respect me, hopefully you'll abide by what I'm saying to you. And if she doesn't, then, you know, there's certain other things that you need to examine within your relationship. All right? But, you definitely caught me off guard with that. Yeah, so for everybody that's watching this now, or whoever watches it going forward, I'm gonna make sure it's on all my social medias. Make sure first, this virus is God pissed off. What up? First of all, what up? Dark Angels is in the building. This virus isn't something new, Dark Angels. I don't think what up, Dark Truth is in the building. Peace to you, my brother. God bless. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, everything I think that this coronavirus is being perpetuated by the media. I don't think it is as bad as it is. I also feel like it's pushing and forcing an agenda. What up, Too Smooth is in the building. Too Smooth. What up, Too Smooth? Lamar's in the building. What up? Awesome. I came to play. Awesome King is in the building. I also feel like it's forcing an agenda. And I believe that God is pissed. God would be pissed with us before the coronavirus even kicked in, my brother. To be completely honest. But I appreciate, your point of view. If you want to explain it a little bit more, I definitely want to hear it. It's a brand new situation that we're all dealing with. In my lifetime, I'm 43 years old, and I've never dealt with this type of panic and anarchy and a state of emergency in my lifetime. Nah, I didn't see the story on Facebook. There we go. It's the government doing it to panic the people. Now, Dark Angel. Now, sup, my guy? How you been? I'm doing good too. Just too smooth. I'm doing good, my brother. How you doing, man? Yeah, I do believe that it's definitely a tactic by the government to create panic amongst the people. It's also going to be to control us. But there's a part of it that I also want you to think about. And that part of it is, eventually, I believe they're going to force us to all go get the cure. And the cure is really going to be the curse. Whatever vaccine that they say, oh, we got the vaccine and we're going to force everybody to come and get it, or you're going to be quarantined, then that's where the problem is really going to start. That's where the trouble lies for me, because I'm not going to get no vaccine. I'm not letting nobody inject nothing into me, because I don't trust that they have my well-being in their best interest. You may think differently, but I don't believe that. So that's where the problem is going to lie. Because I feel like now they're going to force you to have to do it. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to have some foresight. That's all. I think they're going to kill us with the cure. The cure is going to imprison us. My man Too Smooth Lamar said no NBA, bro. Yeah, the coronavirus might cancel WWE live show. I'm pretty sure it is, Awesome King. I think they shutting down any gathering of people's over 500 people. I believe is getting shut down throughout America. Vince trying to force WrestleMania. He trying to force it. He trying to force it onto Tampa Bay, but Pilgrims had worse and they lived. Yeah, like a situation like this is ultimately going to be worse for people that are going to be forced to go back into population, because we have bills to pay, we have rent to pay. People that are completely wealthy can stay in solitude. They can stay quarantined. They can have their food delivered. They can, they have more options than the people that are deprived. People that are deprived are going to have to eventually be forced. So it's like, you can't come back to work unless you have these papers to show that you have taken this vaccine for this virus. It's going to force people to have to go get the vaccine, because it's either I go get this vaccine and then I can go back to work and I can provide, or I'm going to sit here and I'm going to starve to death. That, I could be wrong, and I pray that I'm wrong. And trust me, I'm not reading no books on this. I'm not going to look at no videos. I'm just thinking with my own clear mind and feeling with my own heart. Like, it's got to be an agenda to this, and I'm very... What up? Sophie is in the building. Yo, Sophie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everything is good with you and your family. And let me tell you, from me to you, yo, don't worry about no coronavirus, because God got your back regardless, alright? They canceled SmackDown in Detroit and moved it to the Performance Center. Yeah, I read about that. And Sophie Tay, I'm still waiting for you to come on over to the YouTube. I have copped that. How you doing? Hopefully everything is good with you. I have COPD, had stroke. I'm in danger. Wow, Dark Angel. Well, you know, I'll send my prayers to you. And you know, every day is already set in stone. You know, we feel like we're in control of our lives, but we're really not. Unless you don't believe in a creator, we're not in control. So just keep a positive attitude, keep a strong heart and a clear mind. You know, once you feel like I'm doomed, then half the battle is already lost, you know. So, you know, we're all in danger every day. I might cut off this stream. I'm doing good, Sophie. I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. How are you and how are your children? Hopefully everything is good with you. What is your point of view on the coronavirus? What do you think about it? Yeah, Dark Angel, we're all in danger every day. You know, whether you believe it or not. I'm in just as much danger. I've never had a stroke, but I'm in just as much danger as you are. I might cut off this stream and drop over dead right after the stream is over, and you might live to be 100. You know? We okay. All right, I'm happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that. What do you think of the coronavirus? If you got some extra toilet paper, help a brother out. I just playing, girl. I just playing, girl. You know, so it's, you know, you keep everything in its proper perspective. You keep, you know, everything in its right frame of mind. Then it'll help you deal with day-to-day stress, and it'll help you appreciate the beauty and the wonder of every day that you're allowed here on Earth. Oh my God, we're taking online classes now. School was postponed today. That they're pronounced today that they are closing. Yeah, they shutting everything down. Martial law, yeah. This has been coming for years. This has been coming down the pipeline for years. It's just they trying to figure out how to implement it, you know? So yes, I definitely believe that martial law is coming. Yes, I believe that. I definitely believe that. And for people that have been watching the show, you know, unfortunately you can't go back to the Ustream days. But me, Hev, and Eric been saying this stuff for years now, you know? People were laughing at us, you know? But when you really sit down and think about it, you know, okay, people have died in, let's say, Africa from diseases ever since we've been born. Why is that not on the front page of any newspapers? Why is that not at the forefront of media throughout our whole lives? People have been dying from illnesses and sicknesses and viruses our whole lives. I'm talking about millions. You know? Every life is equal. Every life is important. You know? So why, I don't know the totality of fatalities from this coronavirus, but it can't equal all the... Eric, he's at work. But it can't equal all the fatalities and all the death that has been caused by disease, caused by famine, caused by, you name it. You know? So why are those things not pushed to the fore? From hunger, You know? Why are those things not pushed to the forefront? So when something starts to make front page news, when it's all over the place, that's when I'm afraid, because now I know that the government and the media is behind it. And whatever they're behind can't be good for a person like me. It can't be. It can't be. Nearly impossible. Right? Speak your truth. I mean, I'm not here to, I don't want to preach to the people, but you know, I do want to offer different, I want everyone to offer me, and I want to offer everyone different points of views. Maybe you have a point of, that's why I'm asking you about it. Maybe you have a point of view that'll help open my eyes. You know? Maybe you have a point of view that'll open my eyes that's different from what I'm seeing. But yeah, this stuff, these things have been happening. These things have been on its way down the road to hit us for years now. People say martial law won't happen. They say USA is too big. Sophie said, that's what I said too. She said, right, speak your truth. If they want it to happen, it's going to happen. If they want it to happen, it's going to happen. One way or another, by hook or by crook, it's going to happen. And at the end of the day, you may say, all right, well, they don't want to hurt their own people. You know, they're not going to do anything. And does, in fact, in subways and buses. But speaking about homeless, that's when they speaking about the homeless that's on the street as well. Yeah, I mean, it's just a sad me. I didn't open, Sophie and everybody, I didn't really open my eyes to what was really going on in America until I was an adult. I grew up thinking, you know, the red, white, and blue and pledge allegiance to the flag. You know, my eyes were closed until around 9/11. Then I started to, hold up, what up, Quint? Then I started to think to myself, something ain't right here. Something ain't right in America. Something's going on, you know. And ever since then, I've been acquiring and figuring things out on my own, and through the help of others, of what's going on. And now, do you think martial law will work? It's going to work, but it's going to work against the people. It's going to work against. The podcast will be on Sunday, absolutely. Not speaking about the homeless. Not speaking about the homeless. Yes, not speaking about the homeless on the street. You're right. How many people dying out there starving and homeless on the street? You know? We gotta show that the same type of concern for all human beings, regardless of what stature, what financial status they are, you know? But yeah, how would it? Well, martial law is going to hurt the people that are the poorest, because giving people a curfew, that means you only have a limited amount of time to make your money. If you have a lot of money, you may not even have to come out of the house. But people that are poor might have to come out of their house at any time to make their money. So now, if you come out of the house at a certain time and you're going to get arrested, then that, you know, that's terrible. You know, we're not going to be able to survive it. People are going to be getting killed. People are going to be getting arrested. It's going to be an uproar. It's going to turn into complete anarchy if they try that in the United States. But it's going to always hurt the poor people more, because we got to do more to survive. The more we have to do to survive, the more constraining us and restraining us is going to hurt us. It's going to kill us. You know? The more and more. So, how they're going to do it, they're going to make us believe that it's in our best interest. Some people are going to be sheep and believe it and go along with it. And some people are going to want to go along with it, but just financially won't be able to. And then that's where it's going to lead into chaos. And the people that are not going to be able to are going to be the people that have low finances. It's going to kill us first. And then it's going to work its way up. You know? It's going to take us out first, and then it's going to work its way up until the point where the wealthy are good, but the people that are middle class and underprivileged are going to be in all types of trouble. And it's going to be another way to control us, and it's going to be another way to control the population, and it's going to be another way to imprison us and destroy us. And it doesn't make a difference about what color you are, because at the end of the day, if you're not wealthy, you don't count to them. You could be white, Asian, black, Spanish, West Indian. You could be Polish. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to make a difference. So, and they want to open borders so more viruses can come in. I mean, the virus is going to be here. If they want it here, it's going to be here because they're going to create it. They can create it and make sure that it's here. So I don't think that it definitely opens us up for more problems when it comes to illness and sickness. But whatever illness and sickness they want to inflict on us, they're gonna inflict it on us regardless. You know, they could just put it in our food. They could put it in our water. They could do whatever they want, bro. You know, they could do whatever they want. So I just hope and pray that everybody stays safe, and I hope and pray that I hope and pray that whatever agenda that they're trying to push forward, I hope and pray that they somehow figure it out before any more casualties amongst the innocent are bestowed upon us. Alright? Sophie, I want you to do me a favor also. I want you to... Do you have Spotify? Let me ask you this first. Do you have Spotify? Everybody is watching. Do y'all have Spotify? How many people actually have Spotify? If y'all have Spotify, just go to Spotify and okay, well, go to Spotify and type in WCIS1 and go follow our podcast. All right, wonderful, Sophie. I want you to go to Spotify and type in WCIS1 and follow our podcast. We're going to broadcast our first podcast on Sunday, all right? If you have any topics or anything you want us to talk about, if you have a question or if you want to call in and co-host a segment, I would truly, truly love for you to do that, all right? If you know anyone, everybody that you know, just tell them about the podcast. I know everybody don't have time to sit and watch a show that we're doing every night, well, three nights out of the week. Thank you, Maria. God bless you for that. I know, but if we have the podcast, then you could just download it and listen to it, you know, maybe when you're on a train or, you know, when you're working or whatever, you know. So we're trying to just make the content more palatable for everyone. All right? Oh, Lord, what's going on outside? Oh, Lord Jesus is a fire. Lord Jesus. I grabbed my, what she said she grabbed? I grabbed my cat, dog, Lord, and I just ran. Lord Jesus is a fire. But y'all be fun. Yeah, I mean, tonight, what I'm talking about tonight right now isn't funny, but with all three of us, yeah, we definitely. That's the point, though. You know, that's the point, is bringing some type of laughter and some joy to people's day. You know, it definitely. Nah, it's not really a fire. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. Ain't no real fire. It was just a fire truck. But bringing laughter and joy and perspective and whatever you can get out of, you know, the conversation that all of us are having, because it's not just about us. You know, I want everyone that's watching, I want everybody that is kind enough to support the stream and support the podcast to interact with us and call in, and you know, I want it to be for the people, you know, but something positive. You know, I know they got like World Star and the Shade Room, but a lot of that stuff is negative. You know, we got to have the opposite. We can inspire someone by doing positive things. You know, what was the name again? WCIS1, the number 1. All right. So I want to say thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I'm about to get up out of here and go cook me a little bit of dinner. Hungry. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful and blessed night. If you're watching the show for the first time, make sure you hit this up. There you go, WCIS1 on Spotify. We have the podcast trailer, and then we have our WCIS theme song that was actually produced by my man Broadway Aaron, who's been watching the show since about 6 years ago. God bless him. And the song just sounds so upbeat and happy. Well, the beat just sounds so upbeat and happy, but cool, and it sounds like an old school type of, you know, back in the day type. And it represents our show perfectly. Like, it's the perfect embodiment of our show, but musically. Alright? Alright, Sophie, good night. God bless. And have a wonderful weekend. And hopefully you enjoy the podcast on Sunday. Alright? We might stream on Sunday before we do the podcast to let everybody know when it's going live. But have a wonderful night. God bless you. Love, peace, and health to your family. And thank you for supporting the community. That's all about unity. Alright, have a good night. Alright, everybody, I'm about to get up out of here. Am your friend reminded me? I am your friend always. Thank you, Sophie. No doubt, Dark Angels. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And we'll continue to update y'all about, we're going to start working on our website. Start getting the WCIS t-shirts and hoodies out to the people. You know, we've done it before. We're going to do it again. Alright? But this time we're going to have a system behind what we're doing. Alright? It's going to be much more structured. And, you know, the more the people support the show, the more we'll be able to do the show, you know. We got to help each other achieve these dreams that, you know, that we all have, all right? Have a good night. Thank you kindly. I want you to stay blessed, stay beautiful. Most importantly, stay positive. Shout out to Waterbed Hev. Shout out to Uncle DV. Shout out to the whole WCIS community. That's all about unity. God bless and good night. Later, y'all. Peace out.